Hey there, Facebook. This is Kristen Fagan here with Softlex Company. Just gonna wait a moment to let a few people pop on. Hope everyone is having a great week. I hope you enjoyed the holiday weekend. Hi, James. Hi, Martha. Welcome. Hi, Lydia. So I'm Kristen Fagan. I am one of the graphic designers here and jewelry designers here at Softlex Company. I am hopping on today to do a little live demonstration for you guys with one of our new bead mixes. It is the Shades of Coral bead mix. Hello, hello, hello. I see everyone popping on here. Good to see you guys. So if I've got a giveaway going on too, if you will publicly like and share this video, I'm going to be giving one watcher at the end of the live a free Shades of Coral bead mix, and then I'm going to do another giveaway for a free Shades of Coral bead mix to another person who shares and likes this video publicly on Tuesday, July 16th. Make sure that when you share it, it is a public post, because if it's not a public post, when I go to look at all the shares, it won't show it to me. So that's important. Hello, hello. Good to see everybody. Hope everyone's having a wonderful week. We've got a few things to talk about today. We've got some new stuff online. We have our July design kit, Tucson Sunset, is still available for purchase. So if you haven't gotten your design kit yet, there's still time. We have a wonderful mystery guest that will be here on July 31st at 1 p.m. here on the Facebook page. And so you still have a few weeks. They go out really fast, the orders, so you have time to grab that kit. It can be found at softlexcompany.com right on the homepage. And I'm going to show you guys a few things that I've made with the Shades of Coral design kit before we get started too, just so you have an idea of the type of things that go into our design kits. Couple other new products. We have some more outlet jump rings that have been added online. I've got these two colors. I think we also have a copper color that's been up there. So really super discounted. They're in our outlet shop, and they're in our outlet shop because there may be some variances within the package. So that's just something to be noted, but really great deal. I think there's 100 in here, and they're really pretty with this like twisted jump ring look. Thank you. Thanks for sharing, Teresa. And then we have brand new square craft wire online. We've got this in a couple of colors and gauges so far. Really pretty. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the examples James has done in the Softlex VIB Facebook group, but he's been playing around with the new square wire, and gonna have a video for you guys tomorrow on YouTube that premieres at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So pretty excited to have this. We've got square wire. We have some half round wire as well at softlexcompany.com, and then we've got tons of our regular round wire. So you can get all three shapes now. You love those. You have the rings in 3 colors. Oh, great, Kim. Square wire looks cool if you twist it, Sue says. Yeah, the square wire looks really cool. It has a very elegant feel to it. So I'm totally digging it. I haven't been able to play with it yet, but I'm excited to see what James has to share for us tomorrow and give it a try. All right, so let's turn you guys down to my beading table, and we can talk a few more products here. All right. So we've got a wonderful offer that started today. It's spend $49 on more online, and you can choose a Trio's multicolor beading wire pack for free. This is for retail orders, and it's not going to automatically add to your cart because you're going to get to choose which pack you want. So once you place your order and you have a subtotal of $49 or more, you go ahead and go to our Trios multicolor product, and there's like, I don't know, 30 different trios. And what a trios is a 3-pack of beading wire colors, kind of like this, and it would have 3 10-foot spools in 3 different colors of your choice, and then you would add that to your cart, and it would show up as $0. And we've got them, like I said, in like 30 different combinations, all sorts of really fun colors. They range in price from $18.50 up to about $26.99, so you can get up to that, you know, $18.50 to $26.99 value free. So it's really an awesome deal. It starts today, expires on July 16th. It's good for retail orders, and yeah, super excited about that. So that's the offer we have going on right now. And then we've got some examples here. This is the Shades of Coral bead mix that we're going to be playing with today, and this is what we're giving away to 2 winners for publicly liking and sharing this video. Like I said, I'm going to do one after the video today, and I'm going to do another on Tuesday. And these are some fun things that we created with the Shades of Coral design mix. So we made this, if you guys remember, what was it, 2 weeks ago, I think I was on here, and we made this necklace together. This uses items from the design mix, and then I also added in some items from the Shades of Coral, the big bead strand. So that's where you get these bigger beads right here. We've got these new little hammered cones online, so you could find them in the new section or go into the component section and cones. You'll find those guys in there. And then I made these, I think, after the video. I also made these sweet little earrings with the Shades of Coral design kit, and these are strung, both the necklace and the earrings are strung on our extreme champagne beading wire. Well, I hope you guys that got the kit have been enjoying working with the champagne color. And then lastly, hi Rochelle. We made this necklace on one of the Free Spirit beading videos. It uses a feather from our Wonderlust bead mix. And then the rest of the items here were in the Shades of Coral design kit. And we just wove it all together with the extreme champagne color beading wire. And these are all little seed beads going up the back. This clasp here comes in the Shades of Coral bead mix. So I'll just move that over here. And if you guys don't know about our mystery design kits, we do one every month. The one we have going right now is the Tucson Sunset kit, and that one is our July kit. The video will be on July 31st with a mystery guest. The kits are mystery, so we don't tell you beforehand what's in them. Susie says, love the kit. Rochelle says, champagne, one of my faves. Yeah, it's a really pretty, soft color. So when you get if you've never gotten a kit before, it does contain everything you need to bead except the tools. So you'll get beads, you'll get some Softflex wire, some Softflex craft wire, you'll get some crimps, some findings, and more. We like to throw in some surprises, and we like to throw in some items that we consider to be like a challenge item. Once you get your kit, it goes available, you know, online once a month. And then if you join our Softlex Very Important VIB Studio group on Facebook, you'll see there we have a great beading community in that group, and everyone shares all the designs they're working on. You just want to wait until we do the reveal for that kit before you start sharing your designs. So for the Tucson Sunset, we'll be doing the reveal on July 31st. After the video is done in the afternoon, you can go ahead and start sharing your designs. And then we go through all of the designs and we pick a winner randomly. So it's not based on the type of design or anything like that. It's just we want people to share, we want people to show what they've been working on, and then we just randomly go through all of the entries and pick a winner for a future kit. So it's a lot of fun. I think right now everyone is flooding the VIB group with their Shades of Coral design kit pieces, and you guys have until July 23rd to post your designs to be entered into a future kit. All right, so let's see, did I miss anything? Oh, the other new item we have online that I didn't talk about is we've got a multi-crimp pack. So I don't know if you guys saw that, but it is a 2mm by 2mm crimp tube in all 4 of our colors. So we saw our crimps in, you can see here, this is a black oxide, so it's a sterling silver crimp that's been black oxide. And then we have sterling silver, gold filled, and copper. So if you were to pick up the Crimp Multipack, you would get, I believe, 20 crimps of each color, and then you get a little bit of a savings. I think it's like a 10% savings by buying it in the pack. And then you have all the colors you need for anything you're designing without having to worry about matching your crimps. You've got it all right there. Rochelle is loving the Shades of Coral. It's such a pretty combination, isn't it? So here we go. Yeah, the multi-pack, I'm excited about that. It's nice to have everything all in one place. Whoa, we got some wild beads here. So I'm just gonna dump out my Shades of Coral mix. Oh, and just to give you guys an example, I showed you the 3 designs I made with the Shades of Coral design kit, and I still have all of these beads left to work with. So you really get a ton of materials to play with. I mean, I could probably make, I don't even know, probably like 3 or 4 more pieces out of what's left in that kit. So it's just something to be aware of. I think today we're gonna make a pair of earrings, and this kit came with quite a bit of this these little antique brass pieces. So I'm thinking about working with the Softlex Metallics antique brass color. What do you guys think about that? So I'm thinking I've got that color, or I might play with our blue. We've got like a blue topaz color, so it's like a bright blue. So what do you guys think? Should I go for the bright, like a bright blue, or should we go for a more neutral, the antique brass? Kim says, I couldn't get the kit, but I did get the matching strand, so not too sure if I could play along without. Well, I'm just working today with the small bead mix. So I think you're talking about you got the larger strand because we have a bead mix and we have a bigger bead strand. And we still have these online for sale, and this is what I'm actually giving away to 2 winners. I've got 3 for blue, and I've got 1 for antique brass. Ooh, you guys want to see some color? Something with each color. We've got time. Nice, Rochelle. That's a good idea. We've got another blue. So the first thing I'm thinking of doing is making a little hoop earring here, like that. Let me move my camera down just a smidge, see if I can, or maybe I move this guy up. Kim says, yeah, she got the larger beads. Yeah, so I'm not going to work with the larger beads today. I'm going to work with the little bead mix, but you can hang out and just see what we're going to create. We got another blue. Okay, so I'm thinking about doing a little hoop earring like this. So you think I should add the blue wire to that? Or should I save the blue wire for a different earring and do another one with maybe some of these darker blue beads? Here's the antique brass. I'm going to grab some ear wires while I'm waiting to see what you guys think. I think I have some antique brass ear wires too from Softlex. And you can find them at softlexcompany.com. So we've got brass for this one, and then maybe we'll make a second earring with the blue, and I'll pick out some of the darker blue beads for that one. How does that sound? Oh, I see what you're saying, Kim. Yeah, you didn't get the design kit for the mystery kit challenge for this month. Yeah, you just got the extra bead strand. Well, we'd love to see your designs anyway and what you create with the bead strand, that's for sure. So please jump in there and join us. I'm going to cut 2 about 6-inch strands of the antique brass for the first earring. And I just want to make sure that these beads I'm playing with right here will go through 2 strands. Let's see. I had a feeling this one might not, this little blue one. Let me see if this one does. Okay, that's all right. I'll do one at a time. So I've got 2 6-inch strands here. I am going to move this guy a little bit so you guys can see a little more clearly. I'm going to string the tassel for the center, and then I'm going to string these little sort of peachy color beads on each side. Just like that. And then I really liked these little antique brass, like fire polish looking beads in the mix. I thought those were so pretty. And then last, I'm going to add on these little blue, so we got a little pop of that blue in there. Just like that. I'm going to grab some of my Softlex 2mm 2x2mm crimp tubes in gold filled. I'm going to need 2 of them for this particular earring. And I'm going to do an antique brass ear wire to go with the wire. So now I'm just going to string a crimp tube on each side, and I should probably add a bead stopper. I'm going to add just one of these little mini bead stoppers on this side. Actually, let's add this crimp tube in first. I don't know if you guys have bead stoppers, but these guys are really awesome. And this particular color, this little mini blue one, I think we have on closeout. I don't think it's a color we're ordering anymore for these tips. So they are currently, we've got a handful of them on closeout. They're 30% off the regular price. So I would go over there and throw those in your order, because you can never have too many bead stoppers. And then I think we got about maybe 10 packs left, and once they're gone, they're gone. So you might as well grab them on sale. Okay, so for this particular earring, I am going to take my wire on the right side, and I'm going to push it down the crimp tube to make a circle on the left, down my crimp tube on the left, just like that. And then I'm going to take the wire on the right side and push it down my crimp tube on the right, just like that. And then pull that down until I'm happy with my little hoop shape where I want it to be. And the reason I do this with 2 wires is because I want to use my magical crimping plier. And those of you that know that tool know that the magical crimping plier likes 2 wires to grab onto when crimping. Rochelle says, I have so many bead stoppers, but I always need more. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like they are just so helpful. So now that I've got my wire in place where I want it, where I want to crimp, I'm going to grab my bead stopper and I'm going to just push it down, clip it on one side right where that crimp is to hold that side in place. Then I'm going to crimp this side with my magical crimping tool. You could also use a regular crimping plier, but the fun thing about the magical crimping tool is it's going to turn this little 2x2mm crimp tube into a little 2mm round bead. So it has a really nice finish on it. So you're going to place your crimp tube right in the center. There's like a half circle notch on each side of your plier. You can see one side there, one side there. Place that crimp tube right in the center of the notch, and then I just kind of scoot down with the crimp in my tool till I'm hitting that bead as close as I can. Yeah, they're total. It's a good point, Kelly. They're like an extra hand. They just kind of help you hold that in place while you're working. So I'm gonna grab this crimp tube, place it right in the center of that notch. Give it a good squeeze. It's gonna pinch the little corners of my tube, and then I'm gonna put it back in there at a 90-degree turn. Squeeze it down again, and then I'm gonna keep that tube in that little notch, and I'm just gonna, I call it pump and squeeze, because I just kind of lightly lift, pump and squeeze around, and that will help form your little bead. Once you're done, you're going to take your flush cutters. The flush cutters has a flat side. You want to take your flat side all the way right next to your crimp tube and cut off your tail. And now you've got a nice clean end on that side. So now I can take off my bead stopper and just make sure my wires are nice and smoothed out. And I'm going to do the same thing to this crimp on the other side. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to go off camera there. Squeeze. And what this going around a few more times is just really helping you cinch that crimp tube into the nylon of the beading wire and form that nice round little bead. And trim off your end, and you've got a sweet little hoop. And now all you need to do is open up, and I can use the little tip of my crimping plier as a chain nose plier because it has a flat edge up the top, and just twist my wrist to open that earring, slide on my little hoop, and then twist it back closed. And there we've got a really fun little hoop. Hi Deb from New Zealand, great to see you. We're just making some earrings with the Shades of Coral bead mix. So that was our first pair of earring. And now I also have this really fun blue wire. So we want to make something with this blue wire. Rochelle says, I love the two wires at the top of the hoop. You would think I would have thought of that. I like it because then I have the crimps on the either side, and it kind of has a nice symmetrical feel, and then it just lays on the top really easily. Plus I think it's fun to see two wires because it makes the color a little bit darker on your ear. And of course, you know, your crimping pliers want those two wires. So thanks, you guys are making me feel good with my little hoops here. So I'm going to cut off another strand of the blue wire this time, and let's make another pair of earrings with the blue. Some of these little snippets out. So I love these. They're sort of like a frosted resin bead. I think these are really fun, and they go nicely with this blue. I also think these are a great little blue bead that we can play with. Let's take a couple of those out. And I know I had more of these. Did they fall when I opened up the package? I heard a couple of things fall. Here's another one. So we've got those blue beads. We have these pretty coral pearls that we can add. I think these are kind of neat. Let's see. I am a pretty big fan of hoops, so maybe we can make a different style hoop earring. With some of these blue and coral beads. Oh, you know, we've got some of these little hishis in here. These might be nice to add. just to kind of give a little something extra. So let's try the he-she's. Hoops and teardrops, I think, are my favorites to wear. Yeah, I think that he-she's add a little extra, a little something something. What do you guys think? Plus, if I use the antique brass ear wire again, these little he-she's will help pull in that antique brass color. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Should we do one more little bead up the side? Should I do a teardrop this time instead of a hoop? That's sweet. Joanna says yes. Are you saying yes to the teardrop? Yes, Lydia says teardrops. Okay, cool. All right, we'll make this one a teardrop. So for the teardrop, you just need one crimp tube. I missed a spacer. Oh, I did. Thank you, Sylvia. Let's fix that before I crimp. Oh, you guys are good. Thank you. Because you know, once you crimp, it's the point of no return. So let's go and fix that. There we go. Not geisha. I knew what you meant, Sue. All right, there we go. Now we're nice and symmetrical. Okay, so when you're doing the teardrop shape, you're just going to take your two wire ends together, just like that, and add your crimp tube. And then you can slide your crimp tube to wherever, however you want it to go. You can show some of the wire, show lots of the wire, or you can come in closer to your beads. And then when you're happy with the shape, I usually show a little bit of wire, but maybe this one, because I have so many beads. What do you think if I do it kind of tight like that? And then I'll just show a little bit of the blue wire up at the top. Or should I loosen it up and let some of the blue wire show? What do you guys prefer? Sue says tight. Joanna loves it. Awesome. Let's go tight. Yeah, I don't usually have that many beads on. I do usually leave a little wire, but it's nice to change it up. So you're going to take one tail that's coming out of the top and you're going to go back down through your crimp tube. And sometimes that third one is a little snug, but it does fit. So just a little wire, just show it at the top. A little wire, okay. And then you can just pull this down. This is the part that's going to loop and connect to your ear wire. So you just want to be mindful of how big or small you want that loop to be. I think I'm all right with that. And you can use your pliers, your chain nose, or even I'm using my little crimping pliers to tug it down a little bit more until you're happy with that loop. And then same thing, you just go ahead and put your crimp tube right in the center. Give it a good squeeze. You want to have 4. All right, so I'll show you guys. So if you look at me here, I've only got 2 sides pinched, so it's not going to be as nice of a crimp. I must not have had it dead in the center. So that is a nice thing for you to look for. Before I go to my 90 degrees, I'm just going to switch my tool around and see if I can get a few more corners pinched. All right, and then we'll go and change it to the other side, and I'll give it a squeeze. And then I'm just going to pump and squeeze a few more times. And we were able to save it. And that just takes practice to be able to save it when it comes like that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You really want to see those 4 pinched corners on your first pass. And so that's just something to look for. And you can try and go back before you turn it to 90 degrees and see if you can pinch it a little bit more to get your 4 corners. And then you just trim off your edges of wire and you've got your little teardrop. And we're going to go ahead and attach that to another ear wire. Kelly says, so clever. Thanks, Kelly. That's what I'm here to show you guys and inspire you. And now you're all set. It's cute having just that little pop of blue at the top. It would be a pretty pendant also. You're right, Sue. You can make a set, an earrings and necklace set by having a pendant and some earrings. Well, that was fun. I just wanted to pop on here and give you guys a little demo today and show you this neat little Shades of Coral bead mix. Remind you to add your designs to the VIB group and go ahead and like and share to win one of these little mixes. And lastly, don't forget to pick up your Tucson Sunset design kit that's on sale now over at softflexcompany.com so that you can get in on the mystery design kit fun for July. We're going to be doing that reveal on July 31st. And look at all these I have left. I can make like a gazillion earrings. So many beautiful, lovely. Thank you guys. Let me turn you up and just let you know of a few last minute little things. I don't know if you caught the Free Spirit beading video on Monday. I am on YouTube on Mondays at noon on Softflex Company's YouTube channel doing a live tutorial. And this Monday we did a knitting project and I'm wearing another design example I did in black. We did it with gold and crystals on Monday, but here I am using the black. Good question, Kelly. No, you do not need a coupon code. You just need to be retail, and I'm actually going to give you guys a quick little show you guys how to do it online, because you do have to go in and choose your trio and add it to your cart for it to be included. So let me turn you up here. I'm back. So a couple of things of the upcoming videos. We've got James tomorrow, July 11th. He is going to be doing New Conversations in Wire video, and he's going to be premiering it at 2 p.m. Pacific time on YouTube, Softflex Company's YouTube page. And what that means is at 2 p.m. Pacific time, he'll be there in the chat talking to you guys and answering questions live while the video is premiering. So that's a lot of fun. And then we've got another Free Spirit Beading with me on Monday, July 15th at noon. And that is live on the YouTube page, Softflex Company's YouTube channel. And then on the 16th, we've got Nilay doing his bead tour. He's finishing his last video from the bead tour. He will be on the Jesse James Beads page, and that'll be at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, doing his Colors of India bead tour. Did you guys catch that video yesterday? How fun was that? It was really, really cool. Rochelle says, love your earrings. Thank you. See, this is another hoop one I was, that you guys can do too, with just showing the wire. It's just got one little bead, one little crimp there, and it's got a big hoop and a little hoop going into that crimp. Can't wait, James. I know he's going to be using the new craft wire. All right, let me take you guys over to my computer. I want to show you quickly. Let me take this off, not drop the phone. Look out, doggy. So I'm going to take you over to our website. And just show you, okay, so when you're at softflexcompany.com, I'm just going to back up a little bit here. You'll see we've got it right on the homepage. Spend $49, get a Trios multicolor pack for free. So after you've got, or even before you've got $49 in there, you would click here to shop the multicolor Trios. And this is the product that you can choose any of these colors. We've got about 30 different colors here, and that would be what you would get for free. So you choose the one you want, and you click add to your cart. I've already got it in here for you guys to see. View my cart. And you'll see it'll just cross it out and put it at $0 when you add it. So my cart subtotal was $57, so I was over $49. So it went ahead and just put it right in there at $0. If I'm not at the subtotal, so if I, for example, I take away this bead mix, and now my subtotal would have been $46.71, it charged me for the Trios again. Sorry, it's a little shaky because I'm just holding it in my hand. But that is what you guys will see. So now I would have to add, one more thing into my cart. So if I wanted to add a bead mix, I can go to Beads, click on to Beads here, go to Bead Mixes, and say I just wanted to add this one to my cart. Now I can go back and you'll see that that Trios is again marked at $0. Okay, so this is a little different. Sometimes we have it automatic, but since we're letting you choose your favorite trio this time, and we're not just choosing the product for you, you do have to go into that Trios product, pick which one you want, add it to your cart, and then it will be free once your order is over $49. I hope that makes sense, and it's a great deal. Like I said, you can get up to $26.99 free depending on which trio you choose. And I hope you guys had fun today. If you did, be sure to like and share the video. And right after this, I'm going to pick one winner, and then I'm going to pick another winner on Tuesday, July 16th to win one of those shades of coral bead mixes. Rochelle says, I made one like that, but used the teardrop bead. It turned out well. Awesome. Very cool. All right, guys, have a great week. I will see you all on Monday, and be sure to see James tomorrow on YouTube. Talk to you later. Bye.